on Happy Canada Day 2013. Welcome to Canada Day in a concentration camp. Supposed to be a long-term care facility. While millions of Canadians and immigrants are rah 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 from day to night partying over Canada's birthday, my morning started by ringing the bell to get up, get my legs on, so I could start my day. And I knew that because I slept in that the day shift was going to be pushed for time to get everybody up for breakfast. They start their report session at 7:30 in the morning, so I gave them plenty of time to usually finish the report session before I rang the bell. A lot of times they do it pretty quick, and the PAs, the nurses helps, the nurses' assistants go about their business. When the PA came to the door, she said, "What do you want?" But it was pretty obvious what I wanted. They know me pretty well. So she didn't, I didn't feel like, playing around. So I just left it to her to know what I wanted. I needed to get my legs on and get up for breakfast. And then, by the time they were finished, doing all the stuff, and I got my stuff on, it was 10 o'clock. Or was that, let's see, that might have been 10 o'clock when breakfast came. But I will say this, whenever there's a holiday, Canada Day, Easter, Christmas, anything, anytime where most of the workers are off work, doing their celebrating, the people that work here make sure that our lives are miserable. People have to live here and need their help to do things. There are some favorite patients they have, and those are usually people whose families are here 24 hours a day, up to 24 hours a day somehow. So they treat them like almost like staff members to discredit guys like me to complain, because I need to complain for other patients. You don't complain. You won't complain. Some patients are actually afraid to complain about staff workers here. And this is probably in every long-term care institution in the country, and in the U.S., and around the world. So by the time I did get my boots on, I think it was 10 o'clock when the trays came from breakfast. No silverware, just food and nothing to eat with. Later on, they picked up the trays, and get this, I can't believe the kitchen worker told me this. She says, I I hope you understand. Me understand? This is every time there's some kind of a holiday. Last week it was the Saint Jean Baptiste for the Quebecois. The same thing. Every weekend. Just another boring day. and you regret having to ask a PA or a nurse to do anything. It's a nice way to live. Yet a year ago, over a year and a year ago, they did a presentation about living with dignity in a place like this. And it was temporarily a few people tried to improve things. But for the most part, it's just the same old grind. And this is what the Right to Die movement feeds on. They love to hear about situations, to know about situations where people are really fed up and they just want to die. Well, guess what? It's because of the Right to Die movement the conditions in these places has gotten so low. So I really hope that the Right to Die movement does not have a happy Canada Day. End of message.